It's time to rev up your engines. America's Car Show with Tom Torbjornsen is on the air on WBBZ TV. Brought to you by the AAA of Western and Central New York. Get the AAA guarantee at all Western New York Car Care Plus locations. By Napa Auto Parts. Get Napa know-how. And by Dunn Tire. Service you deserve from professionals you trust at Dunn Tire. Now, here's Tom Torbjornsen.
Hey, Western New York, welcome to America's Car Show. I'm Tom Torbjornsen. Hey, on the show this week, a trip to AAA to keep your car in tip-top shape. Dr. Z is here to join me to answer your car questions. But first, let's go drive a BMW X1 Crossover. Okay, Tom Torbjornsen out on location at Town BMW in Williamsville, here with Mark Minnick, one of our resident BMW experts. Mark?
How you doing today, Tom?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great.
Well, you know, I heard about the X1. Tim Connolly, your general manager, was telling me about it. It's kind of an entry-level crossover utility vehicle from BMW, but it's got a lot of the great technology that's built into the rest of the vehicles.
That's correct, Tom. Actually, what makes this car so special is that BMW is known for its intelligent all-wheel drive, our X-Drive. One of the things that distinguishes our all-wheel drive from all other all-wheel drives is that you have braking power when you go into the turn. If you need power in the outside wheels,
I got you.
It automatically will send power to the outside wheel when you're going into a right-hand turn.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and that's
So it's intuitive.
Yes, it's also a rear-wheel drive bias. Okay, essentially what that means, rear-wheel drive bias, is that most all-wheel drive systems essentially favor, if it's a front-wheel drive design, favor the front, okay? BMW, and being that it is a performance-based company, our rear-wheel drive bias essentially means that under normal driving conditions, say when it's not snowing or raining, it's essentially a rear-wheel drive car.
Outstanding. A lot of room in the front, too, huh?
Absolutely, yes. What you're looking at essentially is you're looking at a car that is based a lot on the X3, but in a, we'll say, shorter version. Okay. I mean, its total height is approximately about 6 feet or 5 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
Okay, as opposed to a 3, which would be typically about close to 5.5, 6 feet tall. So it's it's a shorter vehicle.
Okay, got back seats here, fold down.
Yes, actually, and when you talk about cubic footage in terms of how much space you have when you fold the seats down, typically you have 25 cubic feet of space as you see right now. Okay. If we fold those seats down, that's going to essentially increase to 56 cubic feet of space.
That's doubling.
That's doubling the actual space of the vehicle, yes.
Outstanding, and they still maintain that, you know, sporty look and feel that you come to expect from the BMW brand.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's still a BMW.
There it is. Okay.
What we're looking at here is we're looking at a 6-cylinder, which is it's a 3-liter and 300 horsepower.
Wow.
And it's a twin power turbo, which essentially means it's a twin scroll turbo. Okay. And that's essentially what gives the vehicle 300 horsepower. I mean, it's quite powerful for a smaller vehicle.
Indeed. What's the MSRP base on this car?
As you can see, we have a base price of $38,450. Okay, and that's before freight and handling and all those other things that we need to pay for.
Right now, is it the 2.5?
It's the 2.8.
2.8. And that starts in the low 30s.
That is correct. That's 33,450. Wow. Significant difference there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that essentially the difference is that is a 4-cylinder twin turbo power also. Okay. 240 horsepower as opposed to 300.
That's wild.
Absolutely. Yes.
Well, you know what? I think we really need to go drive one of these cars.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
We'll do. Okay. Great.
driving in the BMW X1. Mark Minnick, my resident BMW expert, with me in the back seat. Good cornering and handling capability. Feels like a sports car, but then again, that's typical of your BMW. Whew. A little 240 horsepower four-cylinder really wants to get out of its own way, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Wow. I just can't believe the horsepower that they're generating out of these little four-cylinder cars. Amazing.
Well, a little unknown fact about BMW is that they actually they are a four-cylinder company. They have a building in Germany which is called the four-cylinder building.
Ah, ooh, we better behave ourselves here. Good, you can't see the speedometer. Oh, just for the benefit of our executive producer, John DeSciullo, no speed limits were broken during the course of this test drive. Amazing, that power is there all the time. You can feel it, man. It's just a... Mark, I'll tell you, in that sport mode, that transmission is so snappy. Boom, boom, boom. You can feel it.
Gets you right there, don't it?
Oh, just marvelous. Oh, yeah. Feel that? Man, she just bites right in. Oh, that X-Drive is incredible, Mark. Oh, that was awesome. We were in a very slippery portion of the road here. Got to hit the brakes. Brakes are right there. Boom, ABS, great control. Outstanding. How fun is this? Oh, I almost would love to race this car.
There's an example of a front-wheel drive car that could not stay on the road.
Yeah, well, guess what? I got no trouble. You feel this thing pull? I mean, it's pulling. Wow. Outstanding. Just amazing. I can't believe it. I'm driving through a snow-covered road. The car continues to accelerate. It's driving straight ahead, and we're doing 80 miles an hour. Thank God that cop didn't have his... No speed limits were broken during the course of this test drive. Remember that. Well, Mark, as always, you're a wealth of information on the BMW and the Euro models. Thank you so much for a great ride.
Thanks for stopping in, Tom. It's been a pleasure.
Always is. At Town BMW, I'm Tom Torbjornsen for America's Car Show.